session review.
Okie dokie. Let's get right into it. First, we're going to start with the session review. What happened was you all woke in your first night in Atlantis, and Diogen did not have his guitar, so he convinced Bunny and Crew Wrench to help get the guitar. They kind of all realized that Inu wasn't there, but didn't really think that he could have gotten it done. We go to Inu, who is with Nami. He awakens holding her, sleeping in his hands, and she is then woken up by him as he talks to her. And she suggests they have a shower together and then go and get some croissants. So that is where they go. They end up having a little bit of a cute date. They're feeding each other food, Inu's ideal time, but it's cut short as the Straw Hats arrive. Um, they all say hi. Luffy jokes that Inu really isn't that special of a guy, and Nami is with a lot of women, which Inu does falter on a little bit. Should have been consistent and known that Nami is with him. Zoro stares down Inu and tells him he has to take care of Nami at all costs. And Frankie's just happy for them. So eventually Inu and Luffy start talking, and Inu says that him and his team should go face a trial, and Luffy says that's a good idea. They're gonna go hang out with the Elven leader Mira and just see what the area about is like. So after this, we get to the party reunites. So you all meet up after this. You guys have end up in going and getting the guitar. Um, Crow Wrench does get hit on a little bit by the bartender, but Crow Wrench does not stand for it for a second. So you guys just end up getting the guitar and meeting up with Inu. Inu says that he got the deed done. You guys don't really believe him, but then he's like, "Yo, guys, we got to go do this trial." And then all of you decided to not care and decided to tell him he needs to give you things in order to get it done. So he promised Bunny a piggyback ride, and he promised to make Bunny a church in the city of Atlantis. Crazy that the church is going here, but whatever. Cruel Wrench is allowed to give out 3 contracts, so that's changed. That's kind of interesting. I like this. I'm very happy that Cruel Wrench's character gets to grow. And Diogen just asked for some alcohol, which was given to him within minutes because he can just go buy it at a convenience store. On the way, they do see Luffy, and he just tells them to he wishes them luck, as could be a tough one ahead of them. Then the trial. So they all meet up. They go into the forge. They meet with the dwarven leader, who is like, "Yep, this is pretty hard trial. You all should really be ready." So Tormir Gul'dan tells them that. They end up going into the trial. They fight this guy here on the right. So as you all remember, you fought this rock golem man. So you fight him, you slowly take him out. His whole goal is kind of just to stop Inu and test him. The rest of you are just there, but Inu runs away sheepishly, which was very interesting. So eventually the golem starts to attack the team as well, but ultimately you guys do pretty well in holding him off, and he ends up going into like a liquid form, almost going into the lava pool, and then turning into seemingly some kind of like Ragnaros version of himself, so to speak. So the combat will continue next session. Thank you for coming to the recap, and I hope to see you then.